If you're a golfer that's struggling with working out how to stop pulling your golf shots, and you've tried all the golf swing basics to try and work out how to stop pulling your golf shots, like ball position, like shoulder alignment, then hopefully this swing tip or swing drill is going to completely change how you swing that golf club and get rid of those horrible pulled golf shots. Please tell me how to stop pulling my golf shots. Let's get straight into it. Like I said, if you've tried the basics like ball position, shoulder alignment, feet alignment, those kind of things, and you're still having trouble with pulling your golf shots, then try and think about this. There's a common trait with golfers that struggle with pulls, and it's how their hands work at the start of their downswing in towards impact, compared to elite golfers and pros that you see on the TV. When you start to look deeper into the golf swing and kind of look at things like hand paths. So hand path is where your hands are traveling on that downswing. And generally you're talking about a reference point that's where your two hands meet, the middle of the grip basically. A common theme that you see when people struggle with pulling their golf shots is that their hand path at the start of their downswings kicks out towards that golf ball. Kicks out, shaft gets pretty steep. You'll see paths that are going out to in. That's what's causing your pulled golf shot. So let's pretend that this is our target line. Your club is moving out to in, your path, out to in, and your face is in line with that path. So you don't have face issues if you're just hitting it straight left for a right-handed golfer. It's your path that's the issue. If you were to straighten your path out and keep the same face relationship, you're going to hit it straight at your target. So this hand path, that when you get to the top of your backswing, if you video your swings or getting to window reflection or whatever, and you see your hands move towards that golf ball in this sort of direction at the start of your downswing, that's probably going to be one of the biggest causes of why you pull the golf ball. And like I say, elite golfers, pros that you see on the TV, whether they draw the ball, fade the ball, hit the ball straight with their sort of standard ball flights, all of them will be moving their hand paths down and away from that golf ball. And this hand path and the way that your hands move on the downswing is all related to other parts of your body and how you're moving them too. I've done things like how you move your right shoulder, how you move your left shoulder. And if you go and watch those videos, I'll tag them. You'll see the pattern in which they move is related to things like your hand path. But today's golf swing tip, we are just focusing on how these hands should be moving from the start of your downswing in towards impact. So I'm basically feeling that my hands are moving down and away from that golf ball, just a smidge at the start of my downswing. And then they're going to travel down. My right arm's going to start straightening. Yes, my club might look like it's really inside at this point, and you'll be thinking, well, forget that, that's going to go miles right now all of a sudden because my path is so far to the right. And that will be true. Like if I was to swing down here, my arm starts to straighten, my hand drop down this line. If I was to add some of my turns and rotations in, now look at where my club is. You'll probably start to think, oh yeah, that's starting to look very nice, and how you would want to look like coming into impact. So don't forget, we are just separating what we want our hands and arms to do in the golf swing, and not talking about turns and things, because obviously we want to turn, and that's going to have effect on where this club goes as well. So how do we get our hands to drop, to feel like they're lowering, this right arm straightening on the way down? Some of you might have seen Justin Rose do a similar drill to this, where he gets to the top of his swing and he goes like this. He drops his arms, he drops it down, and his kind of left arm rides along his chest back towards his left side of his body. So his lead arm is basically falling and moving back towards where it would be in a standing position. So what we want you to do is get that feeling of left arm coming across your chest and going back towards the left side of your body. We want to feel your right arm straightening as that falls. We want to feel maybe your hands and the middle of this golf grip sort of falling away from that golf ball. And do it really slow and build it up when you're practicing. Because I promise you, if you're struggling with pulls, you'll get to the top of your swing, you'll spin those hips out, you'll kick those hands out towards that golf ball. And as soon as you go that way, your path is swinging out to in and you're hitting that pull. Slow this down. Swing to the top of your backswing and just let your arms fall down in this direction. Let that right arm straighten as it falls. And then just chip a few forwards. And look at where that ball started. Yes, sir. But for someone that's hitting a pull and that is so frustrated with hitting pulls, starting a ball right is actually quite nice. And once you've got that sort of feeling and you can repeat that feeling and you're confident that your arms and hands are moving in the right direction and you can chip a few out there, start adding some more speed in. Look, already starting to draw it back towards target. Quite a nice golf shot again for those people that are struggling with how to stop pulling it. And then once you're confident that you're doing the right things, you're going up to the top, your hands are moving away from that golf ball a smidge. I'm not talking loads and excessive. I'm talking a little bit away from the golf ball. And then your hands are going to start to drop. Add some turns in, add some speed in, add some rotations in. And then you will start, oh, look at that, golf shot. Not starting that golf ball left and struggling with those pulls. Starting that ball in the right direction and getting that consistency that you're after. Stop this and start to feel a little bit of this. Don't forget, this video, we're just talking about this section of what your arms and hands should be doing. We're not talking about the rest of our body. We want you to turn. We want you to do all these kind of movements. Try and get this feel and then add some of that turn and everything into your golf swing to then move that path straighter, even to the right, and stop those pulls to the left. Let me know in the comments down below, have you ever thought about how your hand path is moving and if it's causing your bad golf shots? I hope that helps. And again, if you're new to the channel and enjoying the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that bell on so you get notified of when I upload all my new videos. Returning viewers, thanks again for watching, and I'm sure I'll see you in the next one.